Hello and welcome to Game of the Week on Action Round Zero. I'm Max DuBoff, and we're thrilled to have Mathias Heinze with us today as well as we see Game 3 of this epic matchup between Weiran Xie and Michael Stryker in the OTSL semifinals. Weiran won the first two games, so this is do or die for Michael today, and he's playing as the USSR. Weiran is the US, whose side we're watching from. It should be really interesting. Mathias, great to have you here today. What do you think of this opening hand for Weiran?
Hey Max, yeah, great to be here. I'm really excited about this game. Wow, we have three scoring cards. That's not what you want to see in your opening hand as either player. And we have Marshall as well. I am a big fan of headlining Marshall as the US, but I think with three scorings, I would probably go with a standard 4-4-2 and try to sneak out a Middle East Dom and the headline. What do you think, Max?
Yeah, that seems right to me. Obviously, as you say, having three scorings is really tough. It's tempting you for Europe, but it's hard to just pass up the Middle East points. Yeah, and that's exactly what he'll do.
And I think even if you do not have three scoring, oh wow, okay.
Oh man, what a great headline from Michael here. Cambridge 5 gets to know about all these scorings. So would you go to Europe or Asia here?
Uh, if Stryker has duck and cover, I would definitely go Thailand, Coup, Defcon down. Well, he does actually. Oh, he could also do that. Okay, I think I might have gone Asia there. Um,
Yeah, I think I.
Getting France so early, especially with Europe scoring known in Weiran's hand, is also very strong.
Right, right. And so Michael doesn't know that Marshall and also Comic-Con are Weiran's only ops cards that he can easily use here. But I think I would have gone to Asia, but the Europe play obviously makes a lot of sense as well. Can't really criticize that one.
Yeah, and I guess the one silver lining here is that now the goal is somewhat free. If you're prepared to just let France be red for the foreseeable future, at least. So we do have blockade as well here in our hand, and I think uh, probably yeah, got a great card to dump to that socialist governments. And then we have some ops with Marshall, De Gaulle, Comic Con. Yeah, and I think it's interesting here to see, yeah, if we're getting crude out of Iran now potentially.
Right. So the question is, does Michael try to take an Asia Dom here with it known, of course, going into Afghanistan, or does he kill Iran? I mean, trying to just take the Dom seems better. It should be possible for Weiran to stop it, but Michael getting him to need to do that seems good, right? And yeah, so Michael will just take Afghanistan, right? Take the Asia Dom. Yeah, and I
Also,
like this.
baiting us into Pakistan here or taking South Korea or yeah, filling up the Southeast Asian countries for equalizing Asia.
Yeah, that also seems fine. I don't love letting Michael get Pakistan. I mean, unless the thought is, yeah, this is interesting as well. Well, I was gonna say before with the thought of maybe taking the non-battlegrounds, I don't love letting Michael get Pakistan because there's no guarantee that a coup would work. This strategy is really interesting as well. I kind of like this one. Makes it a little bit less likely that a coup would work. What do you think?
Yeah. Mm. And we do still have Iran with a little bit of IP war protection for the moment, at least. Yeah, I think I would probably go with his first suggestion here, which is Comic-Con free into Pakistan. Let him hit swing and miss in Pakistan with the coup.
Yeah, and the two Pakistan, one Malaysia seems pretty okay as well to me. I mean, it does risk Thailand, but we're not really particularly positioned to make a play for Thailand this turn. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay, so he goes with the three Pakistan.
Yeah, I do like that because Well, I guess Stryker needs now if he wants to go big and cool with the China card here. You would need a 3 to get in there. Um,
Yeah, well, three to get one influence, right? You would need a four to
we'll
get
walk back here
control.
and start fighting for the Asia, crawl towards Southeast Asia and go to Malaysia. But I think we should probably be fine getting Asia off here for a wash.
Okay, so not trying the Pakistan coup, just taking the safe South Korea. Also good.
Yeah, now I think we're fine taking India. Exactly, I like this.
Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. I mean, a Malaysia coup could still hurt because Weiran's really running out of playable ops here, but hopefully Michael is as well at this point.
Yeah. He does still have China, obviously, but
But a
yeah.
China card coup Malaysia
No,
doesn't
I
seem
know,
worth
I know
it.
that doesn't
No,
seem.
all of which is but what I mean by that is that unless Stryker has other big cards, then China actually might not even help him that much here.
Yeah. I guess now he did dump USGA with the UN there. So if you want to be really frisky, I guess you could flip the ban, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would do that. Um, well, this is an interesting turn one because now we're purely fighting over Asia. All the other regions are scored, and they're not coming back until turn three at the earliest.
Yeah, no, agreed. And the Middle East, is still looking pretty good for Weiran here. Oh, CIA, yeah.
Oh, so you could have
Oh,
seen
some Stryker does have decal, but didn't want to play it with high def cut. Wow. I think the play here just has to be cooing Iraq, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Just
That's a
lower
lower
DEFCON.
DEFCON, and then Stryker cannot retake Dom in Asia with his one up from CIA. So we'll be safe to dump Asia unless we. I mean, do we go for our own Asia Dom here? I guess that's not really feasible with Decall and Michael's hand.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it seems unlikely. Yeah, it seems very unlikely with decal. Yeah. The real question though is does Weiran then play Degal to like Indonesia and to Thailand to try to at least prevent Michael from getting both Indonesia and Laos? But even then, I think just dropping Asia has to make more sense. But yeah, so thinking of a South Korea coup here rather than Iraq, that it
Um,
makes sense. Okay, not even close.
yeah, but a six there would have would have given him Dom. Of course, he could have. I mean, Striker
What?
would be able to fix it again with.
Yeah. I wonder about going to Lebanon here with this CIA op because Stryker knows that Weiran needs to score Asia. He doesn't know about his other obligations, but okay, just going kind of on a big roll to get in there.
Also, let's go for the goal into Thailand here for scoring Asia. But now we'll see. Decall definitely.
Oh,
Okay.
that would be risky to not get at least two in Thailand. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. Yeah, would be interesting, but the problem is that um, if seeding Asia to the last AR is kind of risky. I mean, you know that Michael's not going to play NORAD, though. I guess that's the silver lining.
Yeah. True. Um. Yeah. But having a known scoring and in your hand and saving that for the last ARs is that's always unpleasant. Um.
I mean, I guess if Striker's feeling really risky, he could just activate NORAD knowing that he'd get an Asia Dome. Although, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But I think way. So we're seeing Decall here for sure, and then I think Weiran will probably just dub it.
Yeah, sorry. With a three in Thailand, yeah, Weiran can definitely just drop Asia. Yeah. I was thinking of the two Thailand, one Indonesia move. But
Oh yeah,
no, he went with the more conservative three in Thailand, which I think is probably right. Yeah, ultimately.
so this is always interesting when you have the first three scorings gone in the first turn. You're kind of obviously fighting for board position and spreading out. But that also made it possible for him to just ignore Middle East, for instance, this whole turn. Stryker, I mean.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing for Weiran is that he didn't get into Egypt at all. And so Libya could easily be strikers, depending on where Nasser falls. But getting Lebanon's nice. And, having Thailand, at least for the moment, is really nice. Vietnam could possibly flip that. But all right, so what about this hand here?
Well, it's a little bit low on ups. We have 3 1-ups, but containment will certainly help, unless we get purged here, of course. But we do control Nasser, which is nice because we can get through Egypt to Libya. Um, and yeah, we control IP war, which is very nice to see in our hand. Means we can get mill ups, and more importantly, Stryker doesn't have it. Um, yeah, so I think we just maybe we even I mean, I guess we could hold Nassar here through and see if we pick up Middle East next turn. Okay, there's Vietnam.
Yes, this is a great containment hand, as you say. And having Indopac for Milops is really nice. That Vietnam is interesting. We'll see if Stryker takes Thailand now, or if he coups Iran.
He does take the coup.
So
Yeah.
he just takes the coup, and this is really nice for Weiran here. He gets Iran back. He protects Thailand, and I probably put one in Egypt here with East European unrest, right?
Yeah, that or you just play a 3 up. Because I don't think there's well, no, now that I think about it, maybe we do put one in Egypt. Just in case. Striker one event Suez, although I don't think I would do that.
Yeah, seems unlikely, but I think no reason not to just get the one in Egypt here. Might as well. I mean, especially because if you're going to play Arab Israeli at some point, then you're going to want Egypt. Although Arab Israeli could be spaced, but with containment, that doesn't seem great. So yeah, I think you're going to want to play Arab Israeli here. And so yeah, being in Egypt is good for that. All right, using that Vietnam bonus to fill up non-battlegrounds in Southeast Asia here. And I think Waren's going to be fine with that.
Yeah.
The question was whether to take Philippines to prevent that. But ultimately, if Michael wants to spend his time putting a bunch in Philippines, that's kind of not the end of the world for Weiran.
So it's gonna be hard fighting off. Uh, I mean, we have a. I mean, Wavernier has his 3 Asian battlegrounds, so I think Asia should be fine at least for now. Um, Maybe we spend some ops here trying to negate the Europe dump at some point if we get the chance,
Yeah.
or um, we
Yeah. And
could
I like spacing Nasser. No need to
yeah
give it up, I think.
base it or hold it even.
Well, yeah, the problem with holding is that the containment bonus won't be active anymore. Um, okay. And so Michael got D-Stall and Decal in the early war here and plays it pretty safe with 3 in South America, 1 in Central.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I might even have gone for the one in Mexico to Nigeria instead, but
Yeah.
this is also a very solid D stall.
Yeah, I also like getting 1 in Nigeria, but can't really complain with being safer in South America,
Yeah.
especially with where and under containment for trying relines.
And now Well, Stryker has a lot to do here. He wants some presence in the Middle East. He wants to spread out in South America. Wants to, um, yeah, try and take his Europe down back. So the question is, how do try to keep him from doing that?
Yeah, well, the good thing at least is that with D-Stall, Stryker removed his 3 from Romania, so that helps with the Europe situation.
Definitely.
Yeah, I I might have even taken or put some in Yugoslavia instead of Canada. Um,
Interesting.
but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, yeah, spacing Nasser, it's good. Yeah. A long time before anyone tried a space roll.
That's true. That was the very first one. So now, okay, we get Virtual Europe. It's a redraw.
Yeah, so nice
Um,
to see Purge, and yeah, I think it just gotta go for it, right?
yeah, I think it's just a good headline. It's always a good headline, obviously.
Yeah.
But here, I think we should be safe because Stryker will probably want to take his coup AR1, and then we can dump Europe for -1.
Yeah, that seems good. Yep. So Europe, Stryker was able to neutralize Weiran's position, but was not able to score Dom himself, which is good for Weiran. All right.
Yeah.
So going into the mid game here, I mean, Asia's draw, Southeast Asia is very red. Middle East, very blue. Africa, very dynamic. South America setting up to be very red. So a lot can happen here. Even with D-Stel and D-Call, Stryker is not in a particularly dominant position.
True. But we will see how many ops Stryker can spare here to fill up South America. And Weiran will definitely look to pick up some power cards, some access cards in South America, beginning of the mid-war.
Yeah, well, what are
Um,
Stryker's priorities this turn? He needs to fill Zaire, Algeria, VOA proof at least one side of South America and Panama. So that's gonna take 3, um, 6, 8 ops,
yeah.
released.
Now I'm not card tracking, so I don't remember exactly what is his in his hand.
I believe it's NATO. Or oh no, sorry, did we see NATO? Um, uh, I think maybe that was the only 4 op out, but maybe it was played. But yeah, of course he could. And then, who knows what his redraws were. Oh, and a nice coup there, even under purge. Yeah, that seems fine to just take it right back. It's not like Weirin really has many obligations this turn, so he's looking for uses for his ops.
Yeah, true. And I also don't think right. So Stryker has an option to fight for Europe Dom here, but I don't think it's worth it. I think he should. Uh, Also, he doesn't know that Weiran has Europe because there will be
Yeah.
redraw, but he should probably spend his ops spreading out, as you said, Zaire and Syria, South
Mhm.
America.
Yeah, given all his other priorities, it doesn't seem to make much sense for him to fight for Europe. I mean, if he knew that Weirin had it and he had a ton of ops, maybe, but he doesn't even. Yeah, it's not even known. So yeah, that all
Um,
seems right. Oh, yeah, here's NATO. Yep.
what else, NATO?
Yep. Good.
I'm surprised he didn't play that right away, but I guess. Hmm, okay.
Yeah, although Marshall, it wouldn't be a bad event, but it wouldn't be a great event here either. Oh, and an Asia redraw.
Okay.
Well, that's nice to see for Weirin as well. Not have to worry about a Thailand flip, maybe.
Yeah. Don't have a
And
ton of
yeah,
places to go here.
yeah, when we're
Nice
trying
South,
to get ahead on
South
space a little,
Africa.
might make sense even. I mean, getting out Korean War is fine, but if you space it, maybe you can um get a bit of an advantage there, which could pay off in the long term. So yeah, I mean, even though yeah,
I wouldn't mind spacing it here.
yeah, but you're gonna have to play IP War at some point, so you could just do that now.
True.
Oh no, no, so he's gonna yeah, see there's the problem. Now you're giving away 2 victory points. It's nice to take South Africa, but with so many other things that Stryker has to do this turn, I doubt South Africa is particularly high on his list.
Yeah. No, but I think yeah, but we definitely want it from Weiran's perspective as currently our only access in Africa.
Oh, for sure. No, I like taking it. Just with Arab Israeli, I think would have been fine.
I like going as Weiran here, maybe put one in Tunisia
I was just thinking that. Yeah,
or Jam France. Yeah, that works too. At least try to get
yeah,
access
that's
to
fine.
Algeria here.
I guess I slightly prefer the two in Tunisia to fight for Africa country count and also have access to Libya in a Muslim Rev situation.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's right. Um, and if you choose that, I mean, that's a well, we can get nil ups anyway, and I think IP wasn't known in our hand. So, but still, as you say, it could be another country. And Stryker is purged, right? So
Yeah.
putting pressure on his ops a little bit
Mhm.
is not bad here. I think.
Yeah, it's a little, this is fine, but I guess a little passive for my taste. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he did it Warsaw, so that's why he was fine.
Mhm.
Delaying
Mhm.
NATO a little bit early.
Yeah.
Okay, so we won the pick up 2 VP
Yeah.
and nil ups here.
Nice to have a couple more points there along with the mill ops. And interesting. And Michael has enough ops that he can take Saudi Arabia as well as securing some of his Latin America holdings.
Yeah.
Okay, just shoring up Mexico, getting access to Algeria. Ooh, and this South America scoring could be worse timing, but not great to see. Do you just headline it?
Think you do here. Just look at the rest of this hand. I mean,
Yeah.
do have some good events, but not the events you want to see here.
Yeah, it's probably not getting any better. So that makes
No,
sense.
exactly. Um,
So be able to
yeah,
keep Stud in the deck, which is fine. This doesn't seem like an especially good time for Camp David. So although I often like playing that for the event with Arab Israeli already out and now Sadat going into the discard, I probably wouldn't play that. Um, South African unrest and Muslims both good space cards, maybe even for double space. So it's not to make problems, but not a ton of ups and no access. Always good to see John Paul. That'll be a good event here. Oh wow, okay. And this, and with 4 victory points here, South America is really not all that painful.
no, I agree. Um, and now this takes the score back to even with, well, most of the board is scored. We have Middle East and Africa,
Mhm,
with Southeast
mhm.
Asia still to go.
Oh,
Oh,
big coup there. And that equalizes Middle East, which is unfortunate to see for Weirin because it looked like Middle East could be a dom for him. But oh
yeah,
well.
and it was his only really good reason.
Mhm.
Um, Obviously, as you said earlier, Africa is usually dynamic. A lot can happen there. Um, we don't have Lula,
Yeah.
so we could do the Saharan states play.
Yeah, that
But
seems good to me.
yeah, it might
Not a
start
ton
too low
else to
there.
do.
But yeah, true. I mean, it's not like we have a whole lot of other stuff to do.
Could start flipping Southeast Asian countries. It's worth a bit, but um, yeah. Oh, and the Middle East scoring. Oh, that's rough for Weirin to see. A
Yes.
slightly worse coup roll, anything but a 6, and he could have retaken Iran. But well, yeah, I like taking the China card here. That seems good. Without that many other priorities, might as well reduce Striker's options.
Yeah, but boy, that was a rough sequence there. The 600 crew in Iran, followed by Middle East going.
Yeah.
Um, okay, but again, we're in a situation where the scoring cards are really front loaded. It's
Mhm.
like the early war here.
Yeah, and one thing to keep an eye on is France is currently not overprotected. So if it's still not overprotected at the end of the turn, a gem could be really nice.
Yes. I agree. I might even try and hold USJ for that.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I would hold USJ till the end of the turn. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think the Saharan states play is totally fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. So both decal and colonials are out there.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, so
so
we're gonna
pretty
we're
decent
gonna play
coup,
war.
but a coup war is totally fine for Weiran, I think. He doesn't have a ton of cards that he loves using, but he has some. Yep.
Yeah. I would prefer vending Jean Paul. It's just always a nice event to get out there.
Yeah. Even without Justin on the cast today, we can still have some love for John Paul.
Definitely.
All right, and that's a nice one.
Yep.
Now,
That's
do
good.
you think at this point I might just play Nixon for ops? This is a nice play as well. Yeah, this is a nice play. Taking Laos for that Southeast Asia um uh victory point and getting to Nigeria. And this sets up a at least temporary Africa Dom, which is interesting. Ooh,
Yes.
wow. Great to get out Jay Quagmire and Cultural. I mean, nothing absolutely huge, but always nice to get those out of the deck for now.
Like whenever you see 3+ red cards in an hour man draw, that's you feel pretty happy about that. And
Yeah.
there's not really any big scorings he's fishing for anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, right. I think it was fine for Stryker to give it up, but still, that is nice for Rare to see. Now, yeah, I mean, it's seems nice to play Nixon for the event, but I think I would just play Nixon for ops here. I would play John Paul for the event. What do you think, Matthias?
Yeah. There's this awkward so now if you don't do this, yeah, now if Stryker then crews Cameroon and set up the real lines, then you don't well, I mean, you could respond with crewing with Nixon. I think I would just really like to event Nixon. And South African would be really awkward to play. Awesome, really annoying. Wow.
Yeah, I like the one Nigeria and one Sudan. I don't love giving up John Paul. I mean, it's no short term loss, but oh well. Well, we'll see. Because Europe
Yeah.
could still be takeable for Weirin in the late game. And I mean, I think he needs to be playing for the long game here, although certainly some African points would be nice. But who knows when
Yeah,
Africa's
I
going to
think
come out?
situation like this, you turn 4, most of the scorings have already come. Right, you wanna try and see what you can do about, one region at a time. So something like trying to jam France, see if you can flip it next turn, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a big long-term, benefit.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think that's fine. Spacing South African. The only thing to consider would have been spacing Muslim so that it couldn't be takeable with missile envy. But in an arms race, that's nice for Striker to get some victory points. All right, Junta is great to see. EBM, awesome to see. OAS,
Wow,
puppets,
here's
nuke subs is gonna be really nice on this board with Zaire and Angola like that. So what a hand for Weirin on turn 5 here.
this is all the access we needed. Well, there are some of it last turn maybe, but, this is a great hand.
Yeah, right. I agree that some of it would have been nice last turn, but still okay. Um, yeah, and so Junta's I guess the question is Junta versus um possibly like puppets or EBM, but I think this is good. And then would you go to Argentina?
Uh, yeah, I think, put both in Argentina, crew it back, as well, and then, um, hopefully knock him out of there. So if he takes Uruguay, we can respond by taking Paraguay to secure against the real lines, or even. going to Chile.
Yeah, and
Uh,
flower power is very givable here. I think brush is the only war that's left in the deck.
yeah, that's true.
Ooh, and between that arms race and OPEC, Stryker has built up a nice little lead here of 7
Mm.
victory points.
Yeah, that's really going to be really significant. With most of the coins, as we mentioned already.
Yeah. So
And so Weiran does have and still hold his Africa dom, but we also have the power here to try and expand on that.
oh, okay. Getting it
Oh,
kicked out of Algeria there is tough. Now, wonder okay, so 2 options here. Either just, going back into Algeria or, just playing the nuke subs immediately and betting that Stryker is not holding Africa, but I like this of taking back the Dom because if Weirin doesn't get this Africa Dom, it's gonna be really hard for him to avoid War Games range, right?
yeah, I agree. No, we need this Africa dom. This is another reason why I liked the Tunisia play earlier. That could have been a
Yeah.
obviously would need one more up, but it could have been a little bit of protection against the real lines.
Yeah, yeah, well, he could have put 2 in Tunisia earlier. He played Arab Israel, like, 1 into Philippines, 1 Israel.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Hmm, this is tough. I mean, he could do 2 Tunisia, 2 Algeria with flower power.
Take yeah, exactly. That's an option for sure.
Oh,
I
fine.
like that.
Yeah, the 1 Cameroon is fine. I don't love it because it's very coolable. Yeah, but getting at least 1 in Chile here seems really good just because maybe there's a brush out or something. You don't want to lose all your presence in South America to a brush.
Yeah. No, that is a concern for sure. But I still like keeping the pressure on in Africa here. So we take Algeria.
Yeah, I
Um,
kinda like just with shuttle, 2 Algeria, 1 Chile.
yeah,
This yeah, this Cameroon is fine. It just if Michael is able to keep cooing, then it might make it a little hard on country count for Weirin. I mean, but if he's depends if Michael's holding Africa, though. That's the thing. Because if Michael's not holding Africa, then Weirin's gonna be able to use nuke subs and get an advantage in Africa.
yeah. But now we also so I don't hate the Cameroon because now we're also threatening to flip Zaire. Um,
Yeah, I think Michael needs to coup Cameroon, and he needs to get Mill-Ops anyway, so it's not, making him do something he doesn't already wanna do. And the problem with this is that now, there's gonna be fewer cards left for nuke subs.
yeah, I mean, that's true. We could go, just ABM Angola or something. But
Yeah, so maybe at this point, you just save nuke subs for the future and just rely on ABM to get the Africa Dom back. Alright, so a little breathing room, but unfortunately, Stryker gets those crucial 2 space points.
yeah, now I'm 9. That is, pretty solid. But that makes Africa all the more important now because we really need some uh, VP sources here.
Yeah, and
So
so the problem
we
with
do have
playing
a bit of tempo here, and I guess nuke subs could be invented, but um, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't hate this.
Yeah, I think the problem with nuke subs at this point is that there's plenty of pain that Stryker can cause with ops. So either in Argentina or Algeria or even in South Africa. So um, yeah, so the value of nuke subs at this point is lower, although it's still valuable. But holding it for next turn could be quite nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, and we don't necessarily have. I mean, we in space muscles here. Uh, play the rest.
Yeah, you can also use puppets for some more countries in Africa. Oh, and low roll at ABM, though it's still enough.
Yeah, we got it. Let's see if Stryker has the ops to flip that back.
Yeah, or Portuguese.
Or Portuguese, yeah, true. Still out there.
Oh, and he has Africa scoring. All right. Wow. So this worked out for Weiran and some much needed victory points.
Yes, definitely. Now he's a little bit of a breather to Space Muslim here.
Mhm. Yeah, that's huge. Taking that score track down from 9-3 with not that many VPs left to score. Really, I think that helps Weiran breathe a little easier here, although there's still a lot of game left to play.
Yeah.
Now,
And
what about so I wonder if puppets to Guatemala, Nicaragua, Haiti would have made more sense.
yeah, especially after, well, right after Lithio came out there. Hey, Mike, they're
Yeah.
camping or something.
Sad to see this Kennedy here. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think you should. That seems right. Hmm.
No, that's, the typical to see, you dump nucleus after you pick up long gunman.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Or even Southeast Asia scoring or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. These uses of OAS seem fine.
Yeah. I like
That's probably what I would have done in South America. Yeah. Well, Southeast Asia is a couple for Stryker at this point, but not a huge swing. Not great to see Gunman here. Fidel will be relatively painless after Lib Theo.
We do have Yusuri, yeah, we're just thinking of Yusuri here because, well, one, we have a Southeast Asia in our hand, and also it
Mhm.
helps flip, well, Asia Dom as well.
Yeah. Well, oh, yeah, that's
If we
true.
if,
Yeah.
if we put it into
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
share to flip Laos, Cambodia, Indonesia, for instance.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like this. Yeah. To take Laos and Indonesia, both for South Asia and for eventual Asia. Yeah. This is quite nice. Hmm.
Um, uh, oh, there's the room and it's in our hand. Okay.
Yeah. And so it's, one question is, well, A could try to do a Truman trick at the end of the turn. Another question is whether there might be assault that would give an opportunity to drop gunmen. Oh, and a huge brush on Thailand. Wow,
Um,
that could be game deciding right there.
yeah, well, that flips Asia Dom right back, and now we also have to score Southeast Asia. That's only a couple of VPs, but still could be very important.
Yeah. Well, and Asia will hopefully stabilize in the long term once Weirin takes Japan.
Yeah.
But this is, yeah, wow. It was starting to look up for Weirin a bit there, and now it's maybe back to more even, although there's still a lot of game left to play.
Yeah. And interesting now what Stryker chooses to do. So if he coups now, he will lose one more country in South America. He could also try to fix those two and let Weirin have the coup.
Yeah, that's interesting. I okay, yeah, head with Truman out, he is wisely overprotecting France.
Yeah, that is that's a good play.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder I might have tried to coup Angola or Nigeria there, right? Because I don't love this Africa situation and trying to work on that a bit could have made sense, but certainly overprotecting France is good. Keeping the even situation in South America is good, and there's a lot that can sway Africa.
True. Although, yeah, well, you're right. You're right. Portuguese is still out there, and yeah, it's just generally a very dynamic region.
Mhm. Now, do you try to get out of gunmen with how I learned here? I mean, could set it high at the end of the turn and then just play gunman at your leisure next turn. I mean, the problem with that is that Africa is so blue that high defcon really benefits Stryker here more than it benefits Weirin, right?
Yeah. Um, that's
Another
interesting. You could, yeah. Well, you could set it high, even look to, I don't know, potentially do some realigns on Europe next turn if you draw something like
Yeah.
grain sales, I believe is still out there.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's a really interesting point too. Yeah, and so Stryker just going for some more points in Southeast Asia, which makes sense. Over protecting Venezuela. I guess another possibility is to play China and hold both How I Learned and Gunman. But Missouri and Nixon are gone. Cultural's the only China uh, card left.
That's true.
All right, so 2 point alliance here.
And well, even if we're giving China, what do you do with it here?
Yeah, not a whole lot. Okay, so getting rid of How I Learned, which I don't know. I mean, there are certainly other ways to get out of Gunman, but with Kennedy gone, I think I'd try to hold How I Learned. It's not like there's no way to reduce Weiran's hand immediately, right? Um so it's not like there's an immediate threat, but we'll need to get it out at some point.
No, for sure.
The Gunman, I mean.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, there's grain sales.
All right, so no headline peak for Stryker yet.
I am
I
a
think yeah, just
big
draw.
fan of.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that about this. So we'll be down 5 for now.
I'm a big fan. Let's see.
Of getting rid of gunmen as soon as humanly possible. Whenever I have an opportunity to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the overprotect. I think you might overprotect us once again. But yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, it is only overprotected once. We could
Yeah,
oh,
double break.
risky do a double break and hold Truman, but that means we also have to hold gunman. That would be very risky.
That would be quite risky. Uh, yeah, on the one hand, I really like that. Yeah, but yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, no.
It's also not
Yeah.
given because next turn it could be all sorts of. I believe Suez will be back, and
True.
also Scallon
Yes.
Games. Many cards that could
Mhm.
um
Mhm.
mess up that plan. But yeah,
Yeah, so going to Nicaragua, threatening Cuba is good here since you're gonna have to give Fidel. Actually, I guess Fidel can be spaced,
yeah,
but might as well just give it, I think, get it out of the game since he already has presence in Cuba.
yeah. If Stryker doesn't coup Nicaragua here, we could event Fidel start reline about.
Yeah, although I guess actually, since he does Q Nicaragua, yeah, it could make sense to space it, but I don't love it coming back in the late war. Yeah, this seems nice. That's good. All right, Africa coming back turn 7 is great for Weiran. Big redraw there, especially with decal in his hand too, so not in Stryker's hand.
That's really big. And we do have a solution to gunman here. We got UN intervention. The rest of the hand though is uh a few not so nice events. NORAD, um, South America will probably be a wash.
Yeah, and socialist governments probably will just have to take a turn to play it and undo it.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, we'll bury you. So if for some reason it gets to Weiran's AR1 and Defcon's at 3, he could play We Will Bury You, and then you end on his next one. Um,
yeah, that would
but there's no
be
reason to
really
think
weird.
that'll happen. Hey, I wonder about the
Gonna
Africa
check
headline.
this. Is it safe here to headline Africa actually?
Well, Portuguese is still out there, right? But that doesn't matter.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think it has to be Africa, right? Okay, and that's not great to see. But honestly, as purges go, really not the end of the world. Weirin gets that big 10 points from Africa, and suddenly he has to leave a few points almost going into the late war here.
Yeah, that's really nice. And this makes it so that it's, especially looking at the board, unlikely that he will ever be in Well, never say never, but the immediate war games territory is
Yeah.
uh, is out of the question for now, at least. Yeah.
Especially as
So
Africa and
now,
South America. Yeah.
uh,
Hmm.
so if we UN gunmen here, space, we will bury you. If we want to hold on to China, we have to give the rest of this hand decall. I guess decall is less of an issue now with Africa scored.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so nice for Weiran that Stryker misses that coup in Argentina, keeping South America even. Yeah, I think giving decall is not great. Um, but it seems pretty okay ultimately. I think I'd be fine giving decal, and you can prep for it a little bit if you want, but also it's not the end of the world if you lose a country in Africa at this point.
Yeah. No, and I think I'd prefer to hold on to China for now anyway.
Hmm. Yeah, and you could lose it to cultural, but having China going to the late war with no U.S. China events left, I think, is what I'd like as well.
Yeah, I agree.
But some difficult and interesting decisions here. Yeah, I think dropping South America seems right. Taking Japan will be important just to prevent any Asia shenanigans in case Stryker redraws Japan.
Yeah, at least putting one there or something makes sense.
Yeah,
Uh,
so another whiff on that Nicaragua coup is good for Weiran, but yeah, can't get Stryker out of Cuba quite yet.
yeah, but it's a good use of ops anyway. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, other places to put them would be Israel. It has to be
Yeah.
taken at some point.
Hmm. Ooh, and a big role in Nicaragua, and I think at that point probably just give up. Unfortunately, if Stryker redrew Central America, then oh well. What a big roll back! He needed a huge roll for that. I mean, he needed his mill ups anyway at some point, so actually, probably not such a bad idea. Um. Oh wow. Okay. So could go back into Nicaragua, but spacing "We will bury you here" seems like the thing to do. Just get rid of that obligation. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of empty action rounds here. Socialist governments,
Yeah.
Japan.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh well, easier to give decal when you get colonials.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that certainly helps.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes it a lot easier to give decal.
Yeah, and Stryker now out of the well, he's at what's it called, headline peak on the space race, so cannot space two up cards any longer, and Queen Sales is back in the deck, I believe.
Mhm.
CIA is gone though.
Yeah.
So I would definitely hold on to China here.
Yeah, that seems right. Um, Even with CIA gone, I think having China here will really um, make at least a possibility of some tough decisions for Stryker.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's fine.
Also, the other issue with giving China is that we currently have Taiwan with Formosan in play. Uh,
Oh, true. Yeah.
so we do lose a battleground, a very crucial battleground currently in Asia.
Yeah. Oh, and the realigns work. Nice call by Weiran here. Yeah. The reverse Hassan realigns when US does it after AND.
Exactly. Okay, and now Middle East is starting to turn a little bit bad as well. Europe.
All right, yeah. So definitely some regions that could tilt towards Stryker here. I mean, Europe should stabilize soon. Central America could be sustainable in the long term, but um but with the VP track a little bit in Weiran's favor, I'd definitely rather be the US here. But again, it's still so much that can happen.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Who would you rather be here? I think I agree with you.
So nice to deactivate Muslim or to prevent Muslim. And Glasnost should be usable unless we see reformer headline here. Could coup Panama with Glasnost or even Iran?
Yeah. I think I like Panama if we get the chance.
Hmm. So the Pershing headline is annoying. Yeah, okay. So Stryker making a little progress in Africa. Yeah, I think just need to repair Europe here, right? I mean, it's tempting to try to take Saudi Arabia, though. Yeah, wow. So it's
We do also have Albrecht here and could dump
yeah.
Middle East with that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, so it's really not that big a deal if Middle East goes south, right? I think I'd want to protect Europe here just to be sure. I mean, NATO's not active, so brush of Italy down the road is a possibility.
No, for sure. I think obviously Stryker doesn't have Europe scoring, but still, it's certainly important to repair.
Yeah.
A little bit of fight over Middle East here.
Hmm. Yeah, but um, yeah, yeah. They're quite interesting. Oh yeah, we're going into Japan.
Okay.
So do you take the Middle East small number of points here and risk Japan? Hmm, that's a tough question.
Yeah, because Japan in yeah, that's dumb in Asia.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to spend China.
No, I don't think you want to spend China.
You're not gonna use Glassmouse for that. So I think if at this point if Stryker wants Japan, I don't know how much Weiran can do to stop it.
No, you're right.
Depends on his ops, of course. So I think given all that Weiran is committed to Middle East, probably would have just scored it there. But it's a really tough decision.
Let's try and test out Striker's hand a little bit. Yeah, by putting
Yeah,
Q into
that's fine.
hand, see,
Yeah.
see if Striker has anything to follow it up with.
Well, partly what I like about Middle East is creating a war games threat as well, especially with Camp David.
Yeah. So Middle East now puts us in War Games range.
Yeah, now a space roll by Michael could just reverse that immediately,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't want
still.
to give two back fear if we, you know, it's
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
that's fine. Yeah, Panama is good there. Okay, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
and getting
He
him
didn't
out.
have
Yeah,
Striker didn't have access, so he's not
mhm,
out. So that's very good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's nice. As well. Hmm. All right. Yep. We got Japan. Hmm. I mean, I have to play Middle East here, right?
I think
Unless it can't be playing to alter it if he's dominating, can he?
no, um, I guess one question is whether you take Egypt first with something like IP war.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess the other question. So I think if Striker is Asia, you just have to let him score that dom. The question I suppose is how much to try to get out of Middle East, but I wouldn't really want to risk it any longer. Because
Yeah,
if Striker takes Egypt, then it's even again. And maybe
yeah, no,
Weirin's just
exactly.
thinking he can Aldrich it if that happens.
don't know that there was. Yeah, okay, there was just.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know that there was
spacing IP, yeah. Spacing IP for flower power is a good call. Yep. What were you saying? Sorry.
two. No, I was just saying I don't know that there was this rush to take West Germany over Egypt. I was just still worried that Stryker just takes Egypt now and evens out Middle East. But I guess then we can.
Oh, but he had
Um,
Sadat, and so it's gonna work out. And then Weiran will get the eighth play for North Sea. Oh, and he's gonna get the presents list. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh man. Wow. And his risk paid off with a massive number of victory points. Huge! And
wondering
war games.
was it unknown? Did we miss that? And now we picked some war games. Yeah, this is excellent.
I can't remember if Sadat was known.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
but that
maybe
was
it
a
was.
beautiful play.
Yeah. So no, didn't Sadat didn't Weirin play Sadat in turn four?
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, I thought he played
I
Sadat earlier.
feel
So
that.
I don't think it was known. Oh, and this
Beautiful use of North Sea oil, extra AR there.
yeah. And unless we have Europe or an Asia, or sorry, yeah, unless we have an Asia headline here,
Yeah,
or turn one play or AR1 play, then this game should be over.
yeah. Could even headline.
And I think Teardown seems really good, right? What's better than
Agree.
Teardown? You can take the coup in East Germany. Yeah, and then the only thing that could prevent the War Games victory there is Asia, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. Bryce is great as well, but we have to keep in mind the flower power is active.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it will
Hmm.
be in War Games range, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he has a lot of great headlines here. Is maybe the thought brush on Thailand? Okay, I guess that's a thought. Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna have to give War Games.
yeah, he's gonna have to do it.
Yeah, well, there was no way around that.
That's
Wow. Yeah, there was no way around that.
oh,
With his
I
hand.
guess Stryker is gonna be happy to see what he gets.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Okay,
Have
but
a
yeah, there was
diamond here.
some nice insurance, or at least a chance to you know flip Thailand in case Stryker
Yeah.
deadline Asia.
Yeah, I mean that's nice going for that Venezuela, but with Asia still to score and South America scored, I think no, Thailand is too adjacent. Yeah, no, I guess I do like that Venezuela play then. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's nice. Well, it works out because he rolled a four, right? So it barely worked.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's good. And a whiff on that coup. Wow.
even
Now, do you go to
though I
Uruguay
think we
here?
could. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
No, I think I feel like UK and then I
Yeah.
can tear down
Yeah, yeah, that seems
and
good.
try to realign France.
We'd have to go to Greece too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put one in Greece as well.
I mean, might as well. But yeah, no, realigning France here is very good.
But you'll be able to get Europe off here for at least nothing.
I don't know about the Colombia because isn't South America in the discard?
Yeah, that's scored for now. Well, it's scored for the game. Um, so
Yeah, but teardown's going to be a strong play, and those realignment rolls could definitely swing either way. All right, that's not such a big deal. Now, arms race, yeah. So spacing's good. Arms race is good.
also important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely trying to space sooner rather than later is a good idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Having a few arms race points would be really nice as well. All right, so Striker does get those points, but arms race could just cancel them out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's wearing here. I'm fine playing for finals going here.
Yeah. I mean, no,
No.
that's right. That things look pretty good for Weird here in final scoring as well. I mean, even without war games, it's gonna be really hard for Michael to make up the VP deficit. He'd need to have some disastrous realignment rolls for Weiran with Teardown. Because that's nice getting that Central America done back. No, but okay. Yep, with those realignment rolls, I think there's not much chance for Stryker left in this game. And in this series.
Yeah, but yeah, I should say you put that Colombia influence in Greece instead. I would have had Dom now, but I guess
So
Michael could. Well, he doesn't take a country back. Not yet, anyway.
yeah. I I think it's fine to keep filling France. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Just in case he has a bad hand or something. At least threaten it. Well, could go either way. Now the other possibility could have been to put one in Canada, one in Greece, and one in France. Yeah. That might have worked actually. Hmm. Yeah, I don't
What if
I know. Put one more in Greece here. Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, either way, this is a 6 point swing from
Yeah.
earlier, but
Yeah, yeah.
um,
This is fine. There's no issue with this. I wouldn't give the early Brezhnev. I agree. I think at this point, just score it.
yeah, I don't think Stryker has too many ops left. Oh, okay, Chernobyl was there, but
Yeah.
um,
At this point, I think just put more. Yet putting in Cuba's fine. I think also putting in East Germany is fine just to play for final.
yeah, and we also get Warsaw here.
Mm, which is nice to see. A couple problem cards. Cultural's going to be a little tricky to play around. Warsaw, J also a little difficult to play around here. Bear Trap can be nice. For the turn 10 air 6 Bear Trap to just make sure that the last USSR play can't really hurt when you're winning. One small stat
Yeah.
could be cool here. They're not such a big deal with those 3 victory points claim, but it could give a shot for the extra 4 victory points.
Yeah, and it activates Star Wars if Stryker
True.
passes it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But
Yep.
also, if the
Which again space.
Vectors could also be a decent headline.
Yeah.
Stryker doesn't have headline peak anymore. Bear Trap's also solid headline.
I think I like the
Defectors,
Defectors headline. Just try to play it safe, make sure there weren't any tricks here.
yeah, I agree. So I think the board looks pretty good. If we manage to even up Europe, you know, obviously Asia is, but then Asia is gonna be the really bad region. Well, maybe Central as well. It also depends a lot on what scorings Stryker has here, if any.
Mhm. So you run Contra, nice to cancel because Miracle Realigns might be Striker's only shot here. So making Miracle Realigns less likely is definitely good for Weiran.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good one to catch, actually.
Okay, and whips on that coup. Nice to see no possibility of a double terrorism here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that China play seems good. Freeze up cultural. Yeah, that definitely seems fine. And then um that actually makes it easier to because then you don't have to play Warsaw or Che, right? Yeah, right. You put those over the left of his hand, so you can just play Aldrich on the last AR. Um
yeah, yeah, exactly.
mhm. Yeah, so Europe should be pretty easy to neutralize the Dom for, so that's not such a problem. Is it take Lebanon? I'm just kind of coasting to the end here. What's the country count in Asia? It should be possible to stop the Dom in Asia too. So, take Philippines and then just gem
Yeah,
something at the end.
has to take Philippines, but then the count will be 8-7. Then yeah,
Yeah.
poke some
That
more.
will work. Yeah, exactly. It's currently Burma, Afghanistan, Malaysia can be poked.
Yeah. I mean, Stryker could spend 3 arcs to overprotect absolutely everything in Asia, but, well, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, or he could just start jamming Taiwan or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he needs a lot of points though, which he just can't get. Yeah, starting Miracle realigns. Yeah, well, it got it a little bit. It's not gonna be
I
enough,
mean,
but
happy that we, canceled, uh, the concert scandal here.
yeah, no, agreed. I mean, good for, uh, Michael for playing his outs with trying the Iran Contra here. Fortunately, it didn't work for him. Well, so and there's no real yeah, no real DEF CON possibilities, so, yeah, this is tough. Yeah, so oh, playing Saul. I I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe it's just checking out the discard. Oh, voice.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's nice. Yeah.
voice, but
Okay, and that's nice. I guess kinda no real problem with raising DEF CON. Not such a big deal. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, I guess it just makes Africa a little more dynamic, but
yeah. Now you screw that back, I guess.
yeah. Okay, roll.
Back
Hurt
to
is like
starter.
flying. Yeah, so that's fine. Yep. That's great to have voice now.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't work this time. Okay, and
Bit
the
of
yeah,
a
the air 6 bear trap.
desperate realigns here, and they're tired.
Okay. Alright,
We
and Stryker
it's very
forfeits.
important. Okay. He knew, yeah, VOA was in Weiran's hand here at the end. Very solid. Very, I mean, as you mentioned, very nice try from Stryker. You know,
Final position.
trying to realign his way, find some out of the game. Um,
Yeah. In terms of key moments, I mean, so we talked about the Thailand brush, which created some possibilities for Michael, but which he was never really able to capitalize on. And then that Middle East presenceless Dom was just massive using the North Sea there. And so major kudos to Weiran. I was really kind of skeptical about holding Middle East that long. But he did, and it paid off big time, giving him the VP lead that just couldn't be surmounted.
Very nice play by Weiran there. Using the noisy oil extra AR he was given, just perfectly.
Yeah, well, so a really interesting series here. Congrats to Weiran, advancing to the finals of OTSL, and we'll make sure to have more OTSL finals action for you. But this concludes the ARZ broadcast of the OTSL semifinals. Also on the radar, ITSL All Stars coming up, and we are hoping to have a lot more games for you for ITSL All Stars, just like we did last year on ARZ, a jam-packed week to celebrate that. So much to look forward to. Mathias, really great to cast with you today. Any other final thoughts on this game?
Yeah, no, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. I think this was a very instructional game for many reasons, especially I think once again highlight that Middle East play and then just using, thinking a little bit about what events you're given by your opponent and Raven here demonstrating how to use um noisy oil to the absolute maximum there. Very, very beautiful.
Indeed. All right. Well, farewell, everyone. Until next time. you